What was she? Yeah. So you're walking right now? Dude, it's gonna be so fucking hot. Is he? Hey, Mikey, how do you think you did? How do you think you did? Okay. Okay, let's go into it. So cook hot water, almost here. Okay, so your old lady's gonna be at the canal? I'll head over there. Okay, okay, I'll get, yeah. It'll be too hot. Yeah. All right, well, keep an eye on the old ladies then. Okay, do that. Do it. Okay, do that, buddy. Oh, you got a roll? Okay. Okay, dude. I'll check on him. All right, later, man.
Desert Rider here, coming to you from the Oasis of Nevada, Fallon, for the championship game. The tournament is about to start. Where a week of pool play brought the four teams together, single elimination tournament. This game starts at 8:30. The next one at 11, and the championship at 2:30. Go to desertrider.com to click on the top ribbon, and it'll take you right to Desert Riders Desert Racing Pit Stop, where you can view the game live. Good morning and aloha from the Oasis of Nevada. Here we are in Fallon, Nevada for the start of the tournament. Single elimination, Pool A versus Pool B, Seed 1, Seed 2, so on and so forth. This morning we are watching Laguna Purple versus the Oahu Westside Bombers. Westside Bombers have the home field advantage. The first pitch is promptly at 8:30. It is 81 degrees outside. It is a beautiful day for baseball. Okie dokie, there we are. The Bombers hold tough after a couple of hits there, runner in scoring position. Welcome to the Oasis of Nevada. I am Desert Rider, and welcome to Desert Rider's Desert Racing Pit Stop, where this week I have been hosting the Pacific Southwest Regional 11U baseball tournament. I think I got it all that time, except I missed Cal Ripken. But here we are, been here all week. This is the tournament that started this morning, where the top two teams from each pool face off, and meeting at 2:30 in the championship game. Thank you for the 31 that are online right now. Please take the time to put yourself in the chat and let your all-star know where you're from, you know, all that pertinent information for me. I'd love to see where everybody's from. Had somebody yesterday morning during this morning game from Germany. It'd be so sweet. I had a gentleman yesterday from Mexico that happened to see the live feed as he was scrolling through YouTube, and he asked where it was at, and he watched. So international, this game is being broadcast around the world and will be for probably about a year before it's coming off of my YouTube channel. But that chat will stay with the video, so your ball player can see that when they go back and view this, which they will. They have. They absolutely love the fact that this is being live streamed and that they can go back and look at this later on. It's been just a pleasure for me to do all of this all week long. So please do me a favor, give me a shout out where you're from, who your all-star is, so on and so forth. Greatly appreciate it. It helps with the broadcast. It gives me a little bit to talk about in between innings and so forth. So welcome to the Oasis of Nevada as we start the bottom of the first inning. I don't know why they're so intent in throwing over there. The big guy is not going to steal. Can anybody answer? Has Shane had any steals this year? Get somebody from the Bombers to let me know. There he goes, and he was going on full count, so he's not going to go anywhere until then. So, hey, welcome to Fallon this morning. El Duque, I see you're already at it with me. Aloha, Kakihaika. Let's go Bombers. Number 6, Chaston Fuentes. Howell's Hawaiian music joiner. Go Chaston. Come on Westside. El Duque, you get me every time with those words, just so you know. And it's cool. I love it. But give Desert Rider a test. Thank you for everybody that's joined me so far this morning. It's going to be a good day of baseball. It's going to be probably the warmest day of the entire tournament today. Although yesterday afternoon did get quite warm, but this game starting, the championship game starting at 2:30, is going to be very, very warm. For those of you that plan on watching that game, please join me a little bit early. I've got some video clips and stuff that I'm going to hopefully get posted before the game. I did a quick interview with the umpires who, you know, they've been here all week long, this four-man crew. They've dealt with a lot from some of the coaches, just some nonsense by coaches that, you know, the kids don't need to hear that crap. And this is baseball. These umpires work hard at their craft, and they work hard to get it right. And they're human, you know. So in the future, for everybody, please let up on our umpires. And these guys here, there's probably 100 years of experience between these four umpires. I'm not kidding you. So here we go with the second inning. I also need somebody to do me a favor, and if you could scratch on the chat the current scores as we go inning by inning, since the scoreboard is not working. It will help me tremendously remember who scored and so forth. So if somebody could do that for me every half inning or every inning, please put the score up there. Keep score for us. I'd appreciate it. Until the scoreboard, either they get it fixed or they realize it's not working correctly. If somebody volunteers for that, please let me know. So purple goes 1, 2, 3. Again, please put some information in the chats. I need a volunteer right now to keep, at least keep score for me 0-0 right now, at least until we figure out what they're doing with that scoreboard. I got caught again yesterday for some music in the background, so I'm trying to do a better job of that. Let's see what else. Nothing. It's been a great week. You guys know that. That's about it. So, hang I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Henry Y. Between innings, maybe I'm very interested in how you came to broadcasting live youth baseball games. My nephews are playing for Hawaii, and my brother-in-law is one of the coaches. Thank you, El Duque, for getting that up there for me. I greatly appreciate that. I will tell you, it's a two-inning story, two half-inning story maybe. Third baseman showed great range on that. Nice play. Nice. right. Thank you again for everybody that's joined me so far this morning, bringing you this baseball game. It's my pleasure to bring this to you, Henry. So it's a two-part story. I worked for a very large international company here in the United States, and its initials are HD, as a property manager, and I had several offices throughout the United States. And one of my coworkers in Chicago was following some videos and stuff that I had taken on vacation when I was down in Bullhead City, Arizona. And his autistic son really liked the videos. And Max was about 19 at the time, but he has a child's mentality. But that was an opportunity for Max and Tim to bond, father and son. And so I started doing what I called Adventures for Max on Facebook. And all of my friends and relatives really loved the adventures. I'd go throughout Nevada and mining areas and old mining stuff, and I would do a video for Max about my exploits. And I kind of got an audience that way with my adventures. I got a lot of feedback from folks that really liked my desert adventures and going out and seeing this stuff. So that's kind of how I got started on doing the filming part of it. Tim passed away a few years ago, and his ex-wife did not keep up with videos for Max. So I dropped Adventures for Max, and I created the Adventures of Desert Rider, which is basically the same thing, but it's, I'm not talking to Max, as it were. So that's the first part of the story, and I'll tell you the second part of the story in the next half. I'm not sure I have to even say anything after that. That the crowd let you know what a spectacular play that was by the center fielder. So they get through the air, but no issues. So back to my story of how I got into this. Back in the 70s when I was a kid, I used to find these off-road racing magazines, and I really, as a kid, it was fascinating to me to see the races in Baja and see the pictures from, Baja 500, Baja 1000, and so forth. And kind of got away from off-road racing until I got much older. In the last 15 years or so, I kind of got back into it. And there's an off-road racing circuit here in northern Nevada that races 4 or 5 times a summer in different locations around here in the state of Nevada. And I'd go to those races, and I'd sit somewhere out precariously out on the race course, miles away from everybody, and I'd sit out there and watch the race. And then I started with trail cams. I put some trail cams on the side of the race course and tried putting some of that stuff on my Facebook page. And the racers were very interested. There's not a lot of publicity for off-road racing here, especially in northern Nevada. So I did that for a number of years, and then when COVID hit, I got laid off, early retirement, and I decided to sell my home and everything and move into my camper, bought a camper, and I am a nomad. And now with Starlink, I thought I'd take it to the next level, and I bought some Canon camcorders and switching stations and so forth like that. I've got about just under $10,000 wrapped up into this, and I'll tell you more later. Thank you once again, El Duque. Again, if you could please check in with the chat. 44 people on watching. I am just absolutely pleased with that. I'd love to hear from where you're from and who you're rooting for. So there you have that inning, that half inning. So after I became a snowbird, decided to winter in Bullhead City, Arizona, and which works out perfect as as the winter comes in, racing goes south down towards Vegas and Laughlin, and then Parker, Arizona. And so this year I decided I was going to make this investment and go live stream. So I had one digital card and one camera, and I put some video out. And so when it got time for the Parker Dam 500 in February, I got my media credentials, the first race ever. I got media credentials, and I went and set out on the race course at race mile 115 and did my first ever live broadcast there from sun up to sundown of race vehicles as they came through. And it was mixed success. I had some audio issues that the audio was horrible the whole time, but the time trial video that I did before the race, the day before the race, or 2 days before the race, by the time I got back to Bullhead City, there was over 1,000 hits on that video alone, and I knew I was really onto something. By the end of the week, I had like 5,000 hits in 1 week on that particular time trial video. It is still online if you want to see that. And it kind of grew from there. I've been getting better and better at doing the live stream, and then getting cameras in proper positions and try to get the best coverage possible for off-road racing. And this tournament was just something that I needed to, I'll get back to that. big guy. The big guy hustling down the line and making a dive at first base. That's the way to show your team, big guy. That's the way, Shane. Show the team that you're into this game. You've got to score a run, and the big guy's doing everything he can to make sure they score. This is a heck of a game, guys and girls, and ladies and gentlemen. Wow, to see the big guy go down like that, that was... Shane's been struggling so much this tournament. Stinginess of the defense comes through. That was another heck of a play by the pitcher to get it out over to third base, and the third baseman may throw in a strike to the first baseman. That was a top-notch play. Looks like that defense came to play. A couple of errors, they got through it. Fantastic inning there again. So now it gets to, how did I get to this tournament here to do baseball? This is my first tournament ever. I grew up here in Fallon, and I still follow the newspaper, even though I only come in here a couple of times a year now. But I saw that this tournament was here again this year. It has been for the last, I don't know how many years now. And I thought it would be a good opportunity. I have not done a whole lot of advertising my website, trying to get new viewers. I've been busy trying to get other stuff done, so I haven't been to any of the festivals or car shows or any of that stuff until just recently. And I need to start getting my audience numbers up, as I need to start selling advertising space. And I love baseball, and I saw this tournament here, so I sent off some emails, and I started the ball rolling, and there was some feet dragging, but I pushed my way here, pushed my way in, and my goal was twofold. First and foremost, I needed to get some numbers up, and this has achieved that. And two, I really did want to bring you folks out there that aren't able to get here and watch your all-star play
in a tournament like of this magnitude. It was a terrific opportunity for me to give back to my community that I grew up in and the program I grew up in. I grew up here in this ballpark, played All-Stars in 1974 here. So it was a perfect fit for me, and I think I definitely want to do it again next year if the park will allow me. The parents, everybody has been fantastic with me. I've gotten so many compliments on providing this service to all of you. I'd be happy to do it again. So send your comments in to me as well. You can go to my Facebook page, Instagram, all of those places, and find me, and please leave some comments and tell me all about your experience here this week with Desert Rider. Thank you, El Duque. I know the 808 definitely appreciates me. You guys have all shown tremendous support. Thank you so much for everybody that's been watching. And Henry, I hope that answered all your questions. I hope that was all informative for everybody. It'll give a little bit about Desert Rider. And you can see a whole lot more about that stuff on desertrider.com. Looks like the big guy might have got a little bit of road rash on that dive. He keeps checking out his arm. So, Shane, hope you're okay. William, you got to look at the chat. That's where we're keeping score. El Duque is keeping score for me on the chat. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break. I will be right back. Thank you so much, Henry. I'm glad you enjoyed that backstory. Yeah, I talked with her last night. I asked her to send me that video. If you could remind her, it's mydesertrider@gmail. There's no underscore in it. I'd love to get that and get that posted on my website. So those of you that are just joining us, we are at the bottom of 5. It's still 0-0. he got fooled on one move to the plate, but he took advantage of that and stole the base. So, nice job. So here we are with a runner at first and second with one out in a 0-0 ball game. Here's the situation. One out. And a coach visit. So here we are in the fifth inning with one out in a stressful inning for Laguna Purple. It has been a wonderful game so far. Defense, couple lapses here and there, but they both recovered very strongly. As you can see, 0-0 means a lot on the defense here. So thank you for joining Desert Rider. Looks like we've had 144 views so far. And those that are not watching this don't know what they are missing. This has been a good one. I know the pitcher's upset, but you gotta throw. You gotta get there. And umpire Mike has been consistent all game. And if those pitches are missing, they're missing. Again, that man right there has 30-some years experience.
Now batting, number 94, Isaac Sawit.
So they were able to walk a run across so far. Well, what do you think of that? Wow. Wow. Double play. Gun him down at the plate. That's top-notch defense right there. Absolutely. I will be right back. I'm going to step out for a minute and warm up a bit.
Morning, Coach.
have it. Defense has been the name of this game, and there is another web gem right there. Desert Riders web gems, I guess, huh? There's been full of them today here. I had turned audio down just a hair. Hawaii Kai has over here shown up into the batting cage getting ready for their game. I spoke with the kids briefly. They're in between innings. They got a full day's rest yesterday, and they are ready to go. So here we are. Looks like they're last out. Again, this has been just a fantastic game. It is 0-1. Oh, just over the big guy's head. Nice little job of hitting. So, last guess, they've got a runner on first base with 2 outs. I was waiting for somebody to put that up there, Henry, and it took almost the whole game before somebody put that up there. Did they get a run in that? Yes, they did. That's 0-1. The scoreboard must be using Microsoft software. It has been chaos around the world. But fortunately, it did not affect Starlink, so I am able to bring you this live stream. Thank goodness for that, right? I have a very dear friend of mine that wasn't so lucky, and her business is down. So the tying run is at second base with 2 outs. And that's the ball game. The Bombers are going to the championship game at 2:30. What a fantastic game, 0-1. and the Westside Bombers strung just enough to get it done, and they are going to the championship game at 2:30. For everybody that is here, thank you so much for the 170 views. It has been fantastic. Laguna Purple, you have nothing to be ashamed of. That was one fantastic battle. And when you got a runner at second base and you are fighting like that, it means a lot. So congratulations to Laguna Purple for all that they've accomplished this tournament. And congratulations to the Bombers for going one step further. I will be back at